Welcome back to the Geico ESPN High School Basketball Showcase, presented by Buick. It is always a show when Sierra Canyon comes to town. And Bergstrom Court here at Minnehaha Academy on the banks of the Mississippi River in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
They're not afraid to go up and down with Sierra Canyon.
Boston, three ball around and out. Offensive board, Zaire Williams in his second game with Sierra Canyon.
It felt like it was taken away from him. He's grateful to be back on the court. He's a humble, hard-working young man, both parents in the military.
Kuminga the laner, no, the follow jam by Samson Johnson from the San Fernando Valley in Southern California. 5 ESPN ranked players overall. Here is one of them, Zaire Williams, a blur for Sierra Canyon.
Zaire Williams.
You see left side of your picture, Bronny James heading to the scorer's table. He comes off the bench for Sierra Canyon. The freshman, 15-year-old, will check in at the next dead ball. Zaire Wade, Dwayne Wade's son, also comes off the bench for the Trailblazers. Williams, the mid-range jumper.
Now Harold, you at 7'3" had something to do about it, but you're 6'9" and athletic. You got to find a way to put that ball into the rim.
Nice cut by the sophomore Shai Odom. Johnson with the block. Frank picked it up. Boston way off. Johnson with the rebound for the Patrick School.
Samson Johnson had 10 blocks in 3 games last week at the John Wall tournament in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Chris Zhao splitting 2 defenders, but he couldn't lay it in. Zhao in his first year with the Patrick School, junior from China. Now trying to defend Yu, who is also from China. The tablet in the locker room.
I think he's watching Bronny and listening to us right now.
Oh yeah, he's definitely listening to us. Here's the steal by Shai Odom. Ahead to Bailey. Fouled. Offers from DePaul, Nebraska, Rhode Island, Toledo, among others. Lob to Odom is offline from Wade. Here's Zarik Nutter for the Patrick School, leaving it for Kuminga and the stuff.
The Patrick School is playing with some passion tonight. Just haven't finished close to the basket.
Odom finishes at the basket with the foul from Kuminga. Nutter defended by Bronny James. Farrakhan with the floater. This is what he can do as a scoring point guard.
Listen, Noah Farrakhan has the talent. He's got to stay in the game mentally and set up his teammates. Pelicans played him at the 4 spot. Look at all the help.
Kuminga, the pull-up. Foul is called. He's coming off the bench for a good part of the season thus far, but back in the starting lineup now. Zhao again missing from close range. That's the story in the first half for the Celtics.
Yeah, 5th shot at the rim that they've missed.
Frank missing. Boston the offensive rebound
for Kentucky.
Zarik Nutter to the rim for the lay-in. Here's Amari Bailey, the number 6 player in the ESPN 25, the sophomore class. Now Boston. It's just one high major talent to another. Terran Frank headed to TCU. No shot clock tonight in Minneapolis. Down low, Odom blocked by Chris Zhao. Ball loose, picked up by Bailey. Boston rejected, but a foul here. Deep, they bring pressure. They do not take a possession off.
Yeah, they don't have the physicality of a Montford, Scotty Barnes, and Cade Cunningham, but they definitely have the talent.
Zhao out to Kuminga, corner 3. Boston on the break. Challenged by Kuminga. Foul.
Coppin State.
Frank, a freight train. Bronny James back in. Zaire Williams, blocked by Mohamed Sal.
Big time block by Sal. 6'9" senior.
Parsons short. Williams again to the hole. That falls in. Zaire Williams is screaming, how is that not a foul? An and one.
Sierra Canyon just stacked with studs that can take the ball off the rim and push it. Zaire Williams, B.J. Boston, Amari Bailey. They all can get it and go and stay within striking distance.
Zaire Williams, number 5 player in the country. That's a long two. And he is on the bench as we start the third quarter here at Minnehaha Academy, second game of our doubleheader. Should be said, Sierra Canyon will play Minnehaha tomorrow at the Target Center on ESPN 3. B.J. Boston opens the second half. And he truly has been the leader for Sierra Canyon all year. Samson Johnson lost the handle. Harold Yu the outlet. Ball movement ahead to Williams, who finds Boston for 2 more. Yeah, seriously, 15 games on the ESPN networks. This is the 6th of 15. That's more ESPN games, you're right, than many NBA teams. Zaire Williams with the flush. Around the screen from Yu. This will be a 2 for Zaire Williams. That's strong.
They work at it.
The Patrick School has scored just 1 point in the last 7+ minutes of game time, going back to the first half. Parsons over Williams, who got a piece of it.
6'9" with a long reach.
Oh, fancy move by Boston. Couldn't finish. Frank, oh, that lipped out. It'll be Sierra Canyon ball. Iron sharpens iron. He says that applies.
Well, they got a lot of iron.
Yeah, it's all sharp right now. Boston, the sharp shooting stroke.
Strother puts up big numbers. And Suggs tonight was fantastic, not just shooting the ball, but defensively as well.
Farrakhan, the runner. Here comes Amari Bailey. Kuminga in the game. Bailey got him off his feet, and he lays it in.
He can shoot the 3. But I'll tell you what, he can be a playmaker, and he's got great size. His future could be as the point.
Farrakhan, open look. Samson Johnson, offensive rebound. Nutter, right in the face of Harold Yu.
Solid shooter at best. When he cleans up his shot selection, he'll become a better shooter percentage-wise.
B.J. Boston flying to the rack for Sierra Canyon.
I'll tell you what Jonathan Kuminga can do. He can make contested shots. That's where he's special. He just takes too many contested shots for me.
All right, here is Kuminga. That left ankle injury, shooting 3 over Frank. Offline.
And even the ankle, the lift on the jump shot didn't look the same.
Boston, how about his lift on the jump shot? A triple for the future Kentucky Wildcat.
He has been scoring the ball at such a high level all season long. 3 in the blue, headed to play for John Calipari.
Nice look inside, Farrakhan to Samson Johnson.
And one of the better possessions of the night for the Patrick School. Noah Farrakhan has that ability.
Frank with the triple. Bronny has not scored tonight. Played limited minutes in the first half. Frank down the baseline, get out of his way.
Nice shot fake by Terran Frank. No defense, no help, no rotation.
From Mayfair out in Los Angeles.
And Jalen Green's a hard worker too now.
Mohamed Sal with the lane. Yeah, we saw Green early in our season last month with prolific prep from Napa, California. Oh, Boston behind the back. Oh, tough angle, and he still scoops it in.
I'm telling you, he reminds me of Brandon Ingram. He's got the handle, he's got the size, he's got the smoothness, and he's got great vision with an unbelievable jump shot.
Wow, another behind the back. Now, pass to Frank. How about Terran Frank working hard underneath?
B.J. Boston reads the ball screen so well, takes on the next big, but he just floats and he glides into the lane. The recruiting world and the college basketball world, Ted. If you didn't know this, it's connected.
At all times. Farrakhan for three. Offensive rebound. Nutter swatted by Boston. Nutter is fouled. Count the basket.
He reads the game well, but sometimes the game can go fast for him. And as a freshman, that's understandable.
Again, a role player, even though he shares the last name of one of the greatest. Zaire Williams. Now Bailey. Leaving it for fellow sophomore Shai Odom.
Other people have mentioned Kevin Durant-like, but he is really Kevin Durant-like. I mean, he's got the tenacity, Amani Bates. He's got the skill. He's got the body. Legit 6'9", great athlete.
Samson Johnson, not a bad athlete himself. He stuffs the lob from Farrakhan.
Patrick School still trying to get something easy. That time they got it. Noah Farrakhan, nice give up.
And at this point, Kuminga's night might be done. The game's out of hand. Rest that left ankle as you move to the rest of the season. Chow, that is a part of his game. The three ball
will score buckets.
I really like Askew, especially after seeing him in the summer, especially at the Peach Jam, going head-to-head against Cade Cunningham in the quarterfinals. A travel there.
It's going to be a game of matchups and emotion.
Samson Johnson with some emotion there. The dunk. Playing well here in the late stages. Boston is fouled.
They have some big, strong guys. Caden Johnson is not going to back down from anybody who want to play football in Wisconsin, but they have the physicality to win that game tomorrow night.
Nutter, the run-out jam for the Patrick School. Boston trying to find Odom with the lob. Nutter, oh, a little snowbird action. And another dunk for Nutter, the senior. 15 points now for Nutter. Oh, Zaire Williams putting on the exhibition here.
It's playground time. It's playground time.
Johnson, Zaire Williams all by himself.
That one's called Do Him. Just take him and do him. That's what Zaire Williams did.
Williams was going for the steal there. Johnson. Deontay Johnson with the three.
Tomorrow night's going to be real exciting because Minnehaha is going to be motivated. And they have the toughness, they have the experience. Too many teams are holding the ball.
That's not basketball.
No, it's keep away.
Nutter, count it. Again, Bronny did not score tonight. Here is Bronny looking for his first points. That's a three. And that does it. Sierra Canyon runs away with it. 71-56 over the Patrick School. And the Trailblazers are now 15-1 as they return to the win column after suffering their first loss of the season on Monday.